Evening all, and welcome back to Timberborn with our Folktails here in hard mode, where we've just come out of a drought. We have no water, and our pumps are not pumping any water. I need to enable that one and convince them to all go down there. Don't go into there. Go into there. Thank you. Right. Okay. Okay. So we can pump some water to just try and tide us over, because we're building a reservoir over here, and this reservoir is not going to be he's not going to fill up and pour over here anytime soon. So yeah, I mean, we're going to build these. It's going to pour over this side, if anything, I reckon. But we'll see. We'll speed up time. We'll see how it goes. I want to also turn on some farmers here and get them harvesting before I get myself confused. So we can harvest some more crops in. We don't have to plant anything right now. Just harvest everything we've got. That's good. I think I'll turn off the forester as well. Try and get in some food in. So I've also been toying with the idea of trying to figure out if I want to make this taller, I've got to put in levees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more levees inside there. So we're going to lose 7 tiles, 7 blocks worth of water. But we could gain additional height and go up as high as the actual build limit would go, and it would still be fine for us. So I kind of think that's a good trade-off, because then it would allow me to just build the whole thing around. I have got to be careful though, because we are kind of reaching the limits of the distance people can walk along here. Yeah, we're kind of getting to the limits of it. So if I want to do that, I also want to do it down here. I want to put in levees down here and put it on here. So let's tell you to no longer replant trees here and here. Not that we have any replanted trees right now. I want to. The cogs don't matter. We're not. No. Turn off the paper. We don't need paper anymore. Paper is full. We don't need that anymore. You can go off and do whatever. You're on there. This has been spinning all drought. So I think our beavers have stumbled across perpetual motion. Kind of makes me not want to turn the river back on. Actually, just dam it off and go. Nope, we'll just leave this running forever. But we need water down here. I should also probably open that so that this doesn't flood so much, because that's our only pump right now. Let's turn on that one as well. We'll harvest those up. What I want to do is I also want to come here and we want to build some of our. Like that. We want to put some of these beehives in. So let's unlock the beehives. And let's put the beehives in. 1, 2, I could just put 3 in and not worry about the gap down the centre. Yeah, we'll just do that, and we'll have, so there'll be a couple of carrots in the centre and a few around here that aren't getting growth boosts, but all the rest are. That's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely perfectly fine. There's also some beavers, some carrots here that we're going to plant. That one will get boosts, but this one won't. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. And then we'll do the same sort of down here. But I want them to harvest all the carrots first, because we want to clear out the carrots down here. And we're going to probably hit our carrot storage limit again, which is a bit of a problem, but we're okay. Let's not turn on breeding yet, because we are actually out of water. People are going to start dying of thirst, because this is going to stop pumping soon. I need you to finish that. I really, really need you to finish that. That is like absolute top-notch priority. Come on, please, 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 please. Before anyone dies of thirst, we're going to just start getting a couple of drips and drabs of water in here. This is going to be close. Yep, that's stopped. Come on, needs 3 more. Come on. Come on. I think I'm going to lose some beavers. I really do. I really think I'm going to lose some beavers. No. Hey, right. And then pause. And what am I doing? Enable, and then we're gonna kill the farms. Kill the lumberjacks. Kill the cogs. Kill the builders. Not kill them. Not literally kill them. That would be really bad. But we're going to do this, and we're going to get everyone into the pumps. Pumps are important. Pump. No, died. Nobody died. Woohoo! I think we're good. I'm going to fill up this reservoir here again. If I can. It's going to flood the lagoon down there. That's fine. None of them are being used. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to rename my wood cutters down there. I want to remove this. That there. Because if we're going to put in more levees, then I want to put them in down here. One has to go there, one has to go there, one has to go there. We need to remove that, although I don't, because we could technically access it from this side. So, maybe. I'm also going to probably remove that lumberjack flag and then make stairs down here instead. And then this whole bottom section is going to be something different. I'm going to remove the water storage from down here as well. Yeah, we might as well do that now. Let's do that now. I'm gonna regret this. We're gonna run out of water, aren't we? Not gonna have all water storage, but we're gonna do that. Yeah, we built a lot of that, and no, we're gonna get rid of that too. Two. You can go. In fact, all this down here can go. All the roads can go. Yes, all of that can go. That can go. Okay, and we're going to put in some more stuff down here for farm-wise. Probably, and we'll put some infrastructure in around it. But I need a stairway up here to get in. We've got a stair here, a stair there. I want a stairway here as well to get into it. So, right now, it only needs to run, well, to there. And then do that, and then another stair on top. That'll be fine, because they can build up 2 high, 3 high, whatever it is. Fine. It's fine. We've got 6 unemployed beavers, so let's re-enable a farm. Get you harvesting more carrots, if you would, please. I want you harvesting these carrots down here. And also we've got 4, so let's re-employ that. And let's turn all our buildings on and start breeding like mad again, shall we? There we go. Do we have enough to build another one? We need 20. We've got 18. I do want to put another water storage in. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to build a platform. No, we're not. No, we're not. I can't put it there. I can't get up to it. Can't physically get up to it because I can't put stairs in there to go up. So. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for a minute. Oh, what I do want to do as well is actually I want to get rid of this down here, and I want to put in another campfire because we want to encourage baby breeding. So let's do that. We've got water storage in the centre. These are desiring things. This is desired none, so they should go over there. But we don't have any unemployed beavers to move stuff around. That's fine. We've got 442 water stored. That's good already. I do want to get another water storage being built up here. Up here, we'll put one up here. Man, that's a pump. We'll put one here. Yeah, there. Then we can run a path up to there, along there. Stairs going down. Okay, that's a priority. Build a campfire first, please. And then, of course, you're going to harvest these because these are beehives are doing their things here. So we might have to destroy some of these crops down here. But it's fine. You have been enabled. You should chop down the tree here. We do need to get potatoes going. We really do. We really do need to get potatoes going. Because potatoes will seriously help us build better things. So I'm just thinking of putting a potato farm in like here. And then either side of it doing more beehives down here for potato. We are going into another drought, which is going to be fun. We are not on water yet. You've been pumping as well. That's fine. Fine. We have a larger reservoir up here. If needs be, we can do stuff up here to make the reservoir, to pump the reservoir out. It's okay. Okay, we're okay. Right, well, what I'm going to do then is I am going to just pause half of our buildings already. We don't want any more populace. We've got 25, which means 1 homeless. That's fine. So we're on 24 beavers. We'll see what the next drought brings. And oh my god, do I hate this. That I'm basically just living drought to drought. We're not actually surviving. We're barely surviving, I should say. We should prioritise crops. Should have actually paused the beehives. You can't pause them, unfortunately. They just always run. But we should be good. All these 3 farms are going to basically be running the beehives for carrots. These farms here, and then we're going to have potatoes down here. They can come and help should need arise. We're going to have a couple more beehives down here for potatoes. That's the plan. I might have to move these woodcutters. We're going to build up here because the stairway is going to move further and further back. The taller this goes, the further back the stairway goes. So we may well have to remove some of these. We might have 2 there. Then I might put one like over here. We had one down here, but I might put one over here and just have it do that. But then again, this road's going to go back depending on how tall we go with this. I don't know how tall we're going to go with it yet. We will see. I am going to temporarily do this and fill up that lake again. Okay. We're not 100% full on water yet, so I'm not all that fussed about building another water storage. Haulers aren't doing anything, that's fine. We've got a water storage there, which needs 2 more gears. Enable the gear workshop, get that going. Okay, and we're going to go back into another drought and see what happens here. I really don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen here. Enable the farm, harvest more crops in, and we'll see how we go. 23 days. Game, I am starting to hate you. I am very seriously starting to hate you. We do have a much larger reservoir, however, so we can pump out of this should we need to. And we will build up the reservoir here because we can chop down more trees. Even during the drought, we can carry on working and chopping down trees. Right. Let's have a bit of a calculation here, shall we? How much water do I need for 23 days? 23 times 24, sorry. 24 times 2 is 48. Times 23 means we need 1,114 water. We have half that. Which means I've got to get rid of half my beavers again. There is a loop here. By the time I recover the stuff back to the way it was so that I can actually progress, a drought kicks in again, which sets us back. And we're in a perpetual loop of not being able to actually move forward. Although now we should be able to cut back on how much food we're doing because this will give us more food. It's just storing the water that's the problem. We can't pump enough water out to store it. I need so many more pumps to fill the reservoirs faster, the tanks faster. That's the problem. That's the problem. And I need more pumps. These have been unconnected all the time. Let's turn on scrap metal here. Okay. That's fine. We were going to put potatoes up here, but I can do that in here now. Although I might... I don't know. I don't want to do that here. We need to put a temple in as well. Temples are good. We haven't unlocked a temple yet, but we can. They give you spirituality. And spirituality is... working speed, which makes them work faster. So that's going to be good. Might put a temple in down here then, and then do the potatoes over here. But then the potatoes will need water. Oh, it's a vicious cycle. It's a very, very vicious cycle. And if I pump the water out here, we're going to have problems. But then I don't have the beavers to pump the water because we've run out. So whatever happens, I need to get rid of half my beavers. I need to get rid of half my beavers. We've got, say, 700. We generate 700 water with that in there as well. 700 water divided by 2. That means we have 350. No, hang on. Yeah, 350, because that's how much each beaver got, and then divide that by the 23. We have enough water for 15 beavers. We currently have 23. Basically, 10 beavers have to go. I've got to go bomb, 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 and bomb, which will leave 12 beavers homeless. I don't know. Oh, game. Game, why do you hate me? I know we're in cycle 9 now, but the early cycles were killing me. Absolutely killing me. I could get down here, I suppose, and block this river and do something with it, or I don't know what. I just don't know what to do to carry on. This is the problem. What I might do, I might just turn off all of this. Turn off all of that. And then let beavers die of old age as time goes on. I just don't know how many beavers. Don't know the ages of the beavers. You're only 6. You might live long. If I don't send beavers over to their death now, the whole colony dies. That's the problem. I can either send them off now, and then by the time we get back and we finish the drought, we then try and recover from the previous drought, and then by the time we've recovered a little bit from the previous drought, we get another drought, and I'm screwed. I need to find a way to survive this drought without getting rid of any beavers. And I'm at a loss. I am at an utter loss to do it. Let's try something. Let's try something. Let's just try something. Let's put in pumps up here. Let's put in some pumps up here. I want to extend this reservoir, so those pumps are going to have to be replaced, but they can only go down too deep anyway, so maybe instead of putting them there, I should put them back. No, there's no point. There's no point. So we're going to build these pumps, and they're going to be destroyed again when we build up the reservoir any higher. But we're going to build the river up higher first, anyway. So yeah, we're going to build the river up first higher anyway, and get that going. And then once we've got the river raised up higher, we can look at updating the reservoir again. And that just stores more water for us, and then we can pump the water out. The problem to it is that we can't pump the water. We can only pump down too deep. We can't go any more. So realistically, what I want to do is replace these with floodgates. That's 500 science. We have the science. Let's unlock the floodgates, the triple floodgates. We could put triple floodgates in here, which will allow us to flow right into this reservoir, and then this reservoir will go out. But then we can put triple floodgates here, which allows us to flow this one out to here to pump more water. Perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're just going to do this. We're just going to do this. We're going to prioritize building these, get them built, And we're going to find out whether we can survive this or not. I'm going to turn off all the houses so we don't get any more beavers grow. Well, we can re-enable that so we actually get some comfort to our beavers. Yeah, and then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's just... You might be able to hear in my voice that I'm getting frustrated with it because I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like I'm trapped in here. I couldn't progress early on quickly enough because the droughts knocked us right back. And then every time I try and bounce out and try and get stuff going to that, I just don't have the beavers available to fill the water storage enough. So even if I left the storages down here, we just didn't have the beavers available to fill the water storages. So because we couldn't fill them, they can't survive the drought. So I have to knock the beavers back so we have less beavers. And then when we come out of a drought, we've got less beavers. So then I have even less beavers to pump water, which means we've got less water stored when another drought comes along. And you just end up in a bit where your population goes up a little bit and then down and up and down and up and down. And I can't get any further than what we are. There we go. Yeah, so I do apologise if I sound a little frustrated with it. I'm sure, I hope you can understand why I'm frustrated with it. And I get if it was a fault of my own. I get that, and some people might be thinking, well, you should have built earlier, quicker on. Our very first drought was 13 days. The very first drought was 13 days. And then after that, we got another one, which was about 9 days or so. This map hates me, and I'm going to conquer it. I'm going to conquer it. Oh, we don't have any plank. Oh. Oh. Got 5 unemployed beavers. Let's re-enable our farms. Re-enable forestry as well. You might as well plant some trees whilst you can. This river will dry up. Actually, this river shouldn't dry up. It takes 13 days to dry up. It's now twice as deep, but it shouldn't actually dry up even during the 23-day drought. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to leave them on 60 nowadays. We could drop the days back as well, the hours back, and they drink less water because if they're not hauling things, their thirst and food doesn't drop as quickly. So you can save water that way. We are just building things. Yeah, I think we're going to drop down to 12-hour days, and just try and say, well, what if we went down to 8-hour days? It means progress is going to be slow, but I can't really do a great deal during the drought anyway. We want to get these built fairly quickly, I suppose. Yeah, we do, don't we? We want to get these built fairly quickly, so I need to get longer working hours. Okay, right. What we're going to do then is we are going to turn off all of the working buildings that we have. Okay, we're going to have some many unemployed beavers. That's fine. We need planks, so we need them running. Yeah, I'm going to try and turn off all the buildings that are non-essential, and then go up to longer day. Does that even matter? Yes, it does, because every moment we're not doing things, this is draining out, this is evaporating. So I hope you've enjoyed your day off. We need to leave the woodcutters going. We don't need to leave the forester going, but I'm going to leave the forester going. Okay, and now we're going up to 24-hour days, which means, yes, we're going to drink more water. But we need to get more water in quickly here. And I'm going to have some beavers unemployed. We're just going to unemploy many beavers, so they're not actually working. We got 2 in there working. In fact, you know what? No, you're going to stop as well. We're just going to have the one making planks. That'll slow us down a bit, but that's okay because we got logs there. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm going to see if it works. I'm just gonna let them build, and then we'll put beavers in them. And once these are built and the beavers in them, we'll go down to like 8-hour days or something. So we're only pumping water for some of it and then resting. But I just got to let this run and see where we end up. And I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to end the episode here. I'm going to do it now, and we're going to see where we end up coming out of the drought and see what's what. So we shall be right back in 18 days. Okay, so we've still got 4.5 days of drought left, but things are looking good. I haven't had to send any beavers over to Paradise. I haven't had to let anyone die of old age and not replenish things. I actually re-enabled the buildings. Everything's good, which I'm happy with. In fact, it's so good, I've kind of come to a realization. I wanted to build this reservoir taller and taller. And it's kind of dawned on me that why? The Folktails pumps only go down 2 layers. So there's no point. There's no point in having it any deeper than basically 2. You want it wider. So I was thinking, maybe I should just go over here and dam this off and make it even wider. That'd be fantastic. Then I was like, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build more pumps here. And then I might actually remove this in between and make all this one very large reservoir. And then our pumps can pump to their heart's content. They can pump the water out and it's absolutely fine. And because I haven't had to get rid of any beavers, we're still up at 24 beavers, which is awesome because it means we're going to be surviving better. I can enable the food. I don't have to worry about that. Set these back to planting. In fact, you know what? I'm going to have 2 harvesting. I'm going to have to set up one planting. That one's planting because he's just doing the top one up there. Yeah. And it's good. It's good. I feel like we're going to survive. Food is going to be touch and go, but we should be okay because I'm going to re-enable. We're going to get more beavers coming in doing stuff here, so we'll be okay. We'll be okay for food. And then down here, I can put potatoes in. So we're going to do that. I've already set up building all this around here because we want to build this all around here. I don't know if I'm going to do floodgates here or not. I probably will. But I might put them back one, like we have here. I forgot we have floodgates here, so I can actually shut these and keep this river topped up a little bit more. But I did not. You did not. Yeah. But we can put the floodgates behind there, and then. It's just because I mean, if we're going to go up here and across, we can put platforms in front. We'll put the floodgates in there. We'll just put platforms in front. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll do that. We'll do that now. Let's dump like that, and then we will break these 2, which I know kind of doesn't help us right now, but it's fine. And then we've got the triple floodgates. We can put there and there. So then we can regulate the water here if we need to. If we ever need to let water out for whatever reason, we have the option to do it. And then I can break this here and make this one large reservoir. I'm not going to do it now because nothing's built, because I don't have the builders. We are on 8-hour days. Our water actually hit 1,000 at one point, so I was very happy with that for pumping out the water in here. So I think we're okay. What I need to do is probably up the work hours again because we're not harvesting enough carrots in time. So let's do that now. We'll go back to 16-hour days. Next morning we'll come along, they'll harvest carrots, and then hopefully this is enough carrots to support our populace. It might not be. I don't think it is, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think it is. So we might do more carrots down here instead. I'm going to farm down here and then do our thing with the potatoes up here, like I was going to do. Put the single blot of water in, have a potato field here with like 2 farms at either end. I like that idea. I like that. We could put it right in the centre. It could grow out. We could have a farm here, grow the potatoes on this side of it, put the infrastructure in for making grilled potatoes down here, or wherever. You know, it doesn't really matter. I have also made a space here for another storage. Was gonna put food there with potatoes because I was gonna do potatoes here, but now I'm kind of thinking Well, actually, no, it probably should be potatoes, and then we'll just import potatoes from there. But I am eyeing up the underground storage. I know it's a lot of cogs, gears, whatever. But it's good. I really like it. It's 4,000. We could store 4,000 carrots in one of these. Because you can't limit them, so they will eventually fill with whatever you want to fill them with. So, but yeah, having grilled potatoes being imported into here would probably make sense. And then maybe we could even get rid of some stuff here for the trees and put in another one there for when bread comes along. Let's do that right now. I know bread's a long way off, but let's do it like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Then we're going to put a storage there and a storage there. That one will be for grilled potatoes. That one will be for bread. Plan. We have a plan. We have a plan. We can re-enable these 3 pumps. When I build the other 2 pumps up here, we'll have 5 pumps. I can't put a 6th one in. It doesn't fit at the end. I could run some pumps along there as well if I wanted to and just pump the reservoir completely dry. But we are good. We are good. We've got 10 haulers going around doing all this sort of stuff, so I could re-enable some buildings, which I probably do want to do. Let's re-enable. Don't need paper right now. We won't re-enable paper. We'll re-enable these pumps. Why is that backed up? Oh, that's fine. I want to shut you because we want to flood this. And then what we'll do is we will turn. I'll turn our science on as well. Everything is turned on. Everything is enabled. Turn the haulers off. Let the haulers find jobs elsewhere. Re-enable the haulers. No one's going to come back here because there's no one to do it. So that's fine. Oh, let's open that. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then our builders can get to work building the stuff and doing the things. These are priority. I set these ones up here as a priority over everything else. Oh, and we've got a lumberjack flag down here as well as a priority because I had to remove those 2 there. So it doesn't go up as far as it was due. My plan originally here was a farm in here and then 2 potato things here, but we may need more carrots. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it open for the minute and see. Of course, if we do get the potatoes, it lessens the use of carrots as well. Because, you know, right now they're eating carrots and then their hunger goes down, so they eat more carrots. Whereas if there is grilled potatoes, they might go, well, I'll have carrots today and then tomorrow I'll have grilled potatoes. So they eat less the carrot, half the carrot. So that can be a benefit to it as well. But we'll see. You can reach up there. So I'm going to actually set harvesting as well. So we've got 1 planting and 3 harvesting. Because planting is way quicker than harvesting. So, but yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to let this build. And I'm just going to let this build. And we'll see what goes on. And we'll be back probably when the next drought starts. I'll do a little bit when the next drought starts. And then we'll go after that and we'll see how it goes. We are pumping water. There's no unemployed beavers up here. I suppose we could just turn on all the things. No unemployed beavers down here. No one's working down here. Yeah, everyone's working the farms and these pumps, I think. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We don't need. We do need some. We're okay for planks. We're okay for planks. This can all be paused for the minute. None of these are important. We don't need anything down there right now. We could do more water storage. We could always do more water storage, but we need to fill up the ones we actually have. And we'll see how we go. But I have switched from being very frustrated earlier on to being happy now because life is good. Beaver life is good. Hopefully they will all prosper. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.